So yeah, basically what happened was they try to over exaggerate what happened with me in the dark, right? And went and told the animal people, called the police and the constable. And then they try to make some setup thing, but I caught them trying to set me up, so I recorded because I thought it was fishy what they was doing. And then the people who's helping with this building got involved in my trying to get me destroyed, in my destruction over here. So what happened was I took my tent, I went outside, and I sat in my tent outside all day, right? And I did it a second day, right? Stayed on my tent all day. And stay in my tent all day. I eat in there, I sleep in there, I smoke the weed in the tent, right? And I was facing towards the building, right? And on like the second day or the third day of me hanging out in the tent out there to keep away from the building and him trying to set me up, he still called the police and tried to tell him a lie about how I'm banging on people's door and stuff and like that. And I had recorded them doing it, right? I caught them in the act and everything, so I showed the police the video and them trying to set me up and everything, right? They didn't see that coming, right? They really thought my life was over that time. They really thought he would have got me screwed up with the police, because he's calling them non-stop. He's not stopping, right? And the constable told me they got a lot of complaints, and that all the complaints is from him, right? And he's been targeting me since I moved in this place. And I heard him say he was crying out loud in the hallway, how he didn't know I was listening or something. He's talking about, oh, this building took everything away from me, and crying and bitching and moaning. And I was just like, yo, bro, you can't be thinking like that, bro. You gotta think better than that. You gotta make a plan, come up with a way. You can't be crying out here. God gave us a life, bro. This is what it's about. We're living. You can't depend on people. Don't expect, when you're homeless, be happy being homeless. Be happy with what you got. When I was homeless, I was happy. I enjoyed being fucking homeless, to the point my friends is like, yo, hurry up and get the fuck off the street. Right? I got some friends out there on the street that's been out on the street for like 20 years on the street. They loving it. Niggas just like me. We come from the same fucking neighborhood. We got the same mind. We're all blessed by God. We don't give a fuck. But anyways, so he's not happy with his life. He's crying. I heard him crying. I'm happy. I'm making music, I'm cooking food, me and my dog, we're happy, we're playing, I'm making videos, And I've been a little bit aggressive and upset because they've been aggravating me. They've been provoking me to anger. And in the morning, before I leave, I noticed they've been making me angry. And in the evening when I come back, he's making me angry because he's talking shit to me in the morning. I'm not saying nothing back. I'm leaving. I come back, he's talking shit to me on the way in. I'm taking my dog to walk out for a walk. He's in the hallway for hours. Every time he see me, talking shit. So at one point, I just had enough and tell him like, yo, bro, if you touch me, I'm gonna fuck you. Because he's talking about, yo, he's gonna beat me up or something. I'm telling him straight up like, yo, you cannot fight me. You can keep fucking dreaming. And I had to tell him and he made a video, right? I would slap the teeth out your mouth, bro. You know who you talking to. And him and some guy, ex-army guy, trying to tell me, oh, God is not real. And I had to tell him, like, yo, bro, when you want to learn about God, you come to me. I'm the one teaching about God, not you. You can't teach me nothing. And I'm telling you, you can't get to God without coming to me first. That's why I'm here in this neighborhood. That's why God put me here, to help you know God better, so you can have a better life, so you can function better, think better, sleep better, eat better, and live better. That's what God is about. God is a protector. You think any man gives a fuck about any other man? No, I don't give a shit about you. God cares about you, and I'm trying to follow God's rules because God have a few things in the store for me if I follow them rules. You understand? God love people, not me, bro. I'm doing this because God helped me. I could be selfish and take all the blessing to myself, but that's not how it works. Once you realize, like, God is the glue, you want everybody else to know God is the glue. That's just how it is. That's what happened with all the Christians. As soon as you get baptized, your whole family have to get baptized too. Right? Same thing with the Muslims and whatever. Right? Don't try to play like that. You know? Anyway, it's like, yo, I know I said some strange things, but like I just keep it like that. I said it came out of my mouth. I'm not gonna pull it back. I said it. You know? But like, yo, what happened was, now I'm in the tent outside. Let me show you. Right? So as you can see, the tent is flat over there on the ground now. Right, can you see it? This side. Where? Right, white car, black car. This. Where's the? Oh, okay, right there. See by that white sign over there by my head? Where those cars are moving? Like, yeah, that's where my tent was over there. So I'm in the tent and I'm staring towards the garden. The garden right there, right? That little garden down there on the ground, right? And these people are still coming at me and they're like, yo, me sitting outside is not enough for you guys? You still coming at me, right? So what I did, right? So after all that, they still coming at me. So God made a heavy wind, rain, and a storm. A windstorm basically, but he made it rain. And God blow some stuff, bro. God blow that tent down. I try to keep the tent there, but God blow that tent down flat, right? And like God is like, no tent. From the moment I try putting up the tent, God is like, no tent. God is like, we gonna fight them from the inside out, right? So I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna avoid them for a little bit, you know? And then all of a sudden, bro, God blow that tent down and God blow a tree down in their fucking garden, right? And I'm like, yeah, you see? So now they chopped the tree down and they had the tree with a piece of wood sticking up like a fuck you finger, like saying fuck you, right? This people are so fucking evil, dog. You know, but I'm like, yo, God blow the fucking tree down on their garden, fam. To tell them like, yo, leave me alone. They get the message, you know. But they still don't want to admit God is real, so they'll fight me, yeah. They will keep fighting me, but now I'm just recording them, vlogging them, and snitching on them, and making some views on them. So they can keep playing with me, but I'm not gonna get angry. I already got angry. The police already showed up when I said it. You playing a game. It's like one of you kids. Some little kid is talking about, oh, he wants to fight, and if you fight with him, you beat him up, and then he go tell his mom, oh, you hit him. Right? I know you're getting in trouble for something he started. Right? It's just what's going on here. He's starting shit. He's jealous of me. Right? I would be jealous of me too. I'm blessed, bro. I'm with God. Right? So I'm blessed. I make my own music. I make my own food. I don't buy junk food. I'm 40. Me and this guy's probably same age, but he look old. Me? I just got gray hair. As soon as I shave this off, I look better. My teeth is fine. I bite into a green pear and pull my teeth forward. They got out of the line. That's what happened here, you know. But my teeth is fine. And like, yo, I just need to get some braces to fix that shit, you know. And like, yo, people try to poison me and stuff like that. People try to poison me, spray stuff in my drinks, even at the shops outside, like Tim Hortons, like McDonald's and them. That's why I don't eat from people or fast food anymore. So a lot of people want to be mad at me, but I can't hang out with you in your apartment unless you're a female. A female can kill me, but I'm not gonna go get killed by a man. Come on, am I gay or something? Please. So I'm not gonna come hang out with you in your apartment. I'm not gonna be your friends. We can play multiplayer People have the games in their house. We can play multiplayer. You can be in your own house. I be in my own house, and we play together on the phone. We can talk on the phone and stuff, but we can't hang out like in physical space because I need that space for my women, you know. And yeah, hold on. I totally forget what I'm talking about though. Still, but like yeah. Anyways, like yo, I get distracted all the time. I'm hungry. What can I say? I'm hungry. I'm frustrated because people targeting me, and I gotta defend myself. My brain gotta be on and working mode on the whole time. It's consuming all my energy from my stomach, so I can't even grow muscles right now because my brain is sucking all the energy up to keep me safe. Right? My brain is giving me all this information because it's like a computer, right? And my spirit is just living in this body. So my spirit is standing there, and my brain is telling me all this stuff like, yo, be careful, watch that, because your brain is always like alert. It's like fear mode, right? But your brain is not afraid, so you shouldn't be afraid. You should just listen to what your mind is telling you, right? Because your brain's worried about some things that might be harmful to your life. So your brain's just telling you, oh, be careful of this, be careful of this, watch that person, watch this, watch that, watch that. So I'm paying attention to the brain, keeping me safe right now. Because I trust my brain. I trust my God more than my brain, obviously. But I trust my brain. And I trust the Spirit of God. Because the Spirit of God is like a soft, quiet voice that speaks to you in certain times. Especially in time of need. So if you get a vision, if you say you're sitting here, and you get a vision in your mind of you walking and getting the fuck out here and go outside and do something, do that. Because that basically might be coming from God, right? And if it just came and it's in a peaceful state, not like if you're afraid, right? It's just like a nice warning. Like God talks to people in their mind nice, soft, and quiet, bro. I don't have time for people who don't have any experience, who don't have any knowledge and wisdom in this subject of God dealing with people. God deal with all people, bro. Everybody is still alive because God cares about them. We're not the ones keeping us alive. When people get sick, they could die right away. God is the one making sure people don't die. God is the one giving you life. You know, like God saved people's life. You can try to kill someone and that person will not die because God don't want them to die. You can stab them 100 times and they will not die because God don't want them to die. So learn that. You know? Like you can talk to me about life and stuff like that if you don't have faith in God, if you don't believe in God, because the thing is, God is the true protector of community, of people, families, and relationship and friendship. God is the only protector, and I'm not talking about everybody's God. I'm talking about Black Jesus, right? I'm talking about, you can say Jesus is whatever color you want. I'm saying he's black. You say Jesus is what you want him to be. I'm saying he's what I want him to be. So I'm saying Jesus is black because you don't have no picture of the real Jesus. You guys are all making up some kind of story. No, I'm saying Jesus is a black guy, right? But it's only that Christianity is the realest religion. And the Bible is a book that has lots of backings, right? It's not perfect because mankind touched that, right? But the Bible has something in it that's good for everyone. And I learned something from this Bible, that people are just wicked. That's what the Bible taught me. People are just wicked. And the Bible is basically telling us to have some self-control. Control ourselves, be ourselves, leave other people alone. The Bible is simple math. If you read the Bible, you can tell, oh yeah, I'm a piece of shit. I need to learn to be better to other people. That's basically what the Bible is teaching people. Be a better person to yourself and to other people. And teach that to everybody around you so they can heal from their sickness because they're sick. And God is the physician. He can fix you. God created you. So God created us and we're in a certain state of good and evil is why we need God to guide us, right? When we're stupid, we need to listen to the one that knows best, who's God, right? God said, don't do that. Don't do that. Obviously, we're stupid. We're going to try to do that. Don't do it. God tell us to remind us. He don't have to tell us. We should know. We're people. As an adult, I should know, like, I shouldn't be setting people up for no reason. As an adult, I shouldn't be taking people's transportation and throwing it in the garbage. As an adult, I should know that. I shouldn't take goods and smack them and put them in the garbage when I can give it to someone else. As an adult, I know that. Right? As an adult, I know not to walk up to someone and say, "Oh, you fucking piece of shit." I don't do that to people. First thing, I wake up in the morning and never fight in the morning. Because I'm from a country, when I wake up in the morning, the women, the first thing they're doing is blah, 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 and they don't even feed their kids. All they want to do is fight all day. And the women here in Canada are the same thing. Just different situations. Right? It's just women uncontrolled are bad news. Nagging problems, bitching, violence, a whole bunch of demonic shit. So that's why women have to do what God asks them to do. And no, I'm not asking women to do shit. God asks you to do it, you do it. You listen to God too. I'm listening to God so I can be a better human being for myself. Because I like myself. I love myself. So I want to see myself doing good in God's world, in God's universe, under God's command. So y'all can be mad all the fuck you want. I don't care. And I got some halfway friends trying to put me down and stuff, trying to steal my glory. Listen, bro. I been a counselor, bro. I counsel people, bro. I was on a team. I was the second vice president, bro. There's a president, a first vice president, and I'm the second. I did all the work, bro. So I'm telling you, like, me, I actually care about people. I help people. I went to their house. I went to their house and teach them about God. I sing to them, sing hymns with them. I pray with them. So you people can't put me down. I know who I am. I know what I am. I search my soul one day and really consider what I am, and I realize I am God's child. We're all God's children. We're not no evil people. We're just doing stupid things, and we're falling for stupidity. We're good. We love women, right? For me, I would say I love my woman. I love my children. I love my family. I love my friends. And I also love my enemies. That's why I forgive them and give them space to fuck up and give them enough time to say I'm sorry and shit and to change their ways and their fucking attitude. That's why I ain't calling the police on them. Even though they still calling the fucking police on me for nothing. Right? But I search myself and realize, yo, I have to be God's creation because on the inside, I'm like God. And that's why God say we're not perfect, but to be like Him, even like He is. And God is righteous. And God is like us. God created us in His image. God have an eye, a nose, a mouth. God has mustache, hair like us. He created us like Him. Every man has the same thing. It's not to the same degree. Look, I don't even line up right here. So a lot of guys line up. A lot of guys got full beard, right? We don't know how God beard is. We know God has a fucking mustache and a beard and an eyebrow and the eyes and the eyelash and everything. He created us in His image. It's that simple. We're copies of Him. Every single man on this planet look the same. Every single woman look the same. Nobody is gonna fool me. Every woman have a vagina. Every man has a penis. There we go. Okay? And I'm not coming at you gay people, so don't get involved. This is not about you guys. Stay out of this. This is Black Jesus business. Okay? Go do your own thing in your own lane. A lot of people we wanted to come on our fucking platforms and tell us what to say and like how to live. And this is our lifestyle, right? Treat people how you want them to treat you. I treat you with righteousness. You treat me back with righteousness. Don't come treat me with the wickedness. You know what I'm saying? Learn that stuff. Man, I be nice to you. You trying to set me up like, what is this? Like some American infiltration? The American government come to Canada to kill black people, hide pretending to be Canadian citizens or some shit? It's gotta stop, man. No wonder Donald Trump's talking about this is his land. That's why they have to check him because he infiltrated in people's shit. I'm like, yo, this is set up, bro. Like, why they coming at me? Because of Black Jesus? Because of what I know too much about what Hitler said and everything? Can't blame Kanye West for acting the way he does. And I'll tell you why you can't blame Kanye West. Because some of what he's saying has some truth to it. Right? Remember, the real Jews are black. Those people are Jewish people, which means they follow the Jewish religion, which is okay. The land is built up. The Bible never said the Jews was going to build the land up. The Bible said a people, a mixed people from many different nations are going to come and build up Jerusalem and all this stuff. That's what he said. Okay? A Mongol race. So, like, basically a bastard. Someone that God had outside of the covenant with Israel. He's going to put in the land there. But what Hitler tried to do, he can't fight God. God gave you a prophecy. You sit down and shut the fuck up. Right? This is a prophecy. You can't stop them. If you try to stop them, they would conquer you and you will get killed in the process. God will cause you to be eliminated because God's prophecy has to come to be fulfilled. But the prophecy is fulfilled. Right? So this is what they've been waiting for. But the time wasn't right when Hitler was doing all that bullshit. And what he did wasn't the right way to do it either. Right? You don't put people in the ovens, you don't do that. That's really bad. Right? Some of those people could have been righteous. Right? So that's your problem. But Hitler had something that he said. There's a document about him talking about the niggas are the real Jews and they're the jewels of God. And when the world find out, they're going to start World War III. But it's not true. World War III is not going to start when people find out we're the real Jews. They already found out. And the World War III is not starting. World War III is going to start because people are wicked. Wicked, greedy, selfish. That's why World War III is going to start. Because of wickedness and people loving the devil, becoming demonic and devilish. I hear people complaining about it already. There are too much people devilish these days. Right? Everybody's getting devilish and they love it. The media is devilish. This is the advertisements devilish. The shops are devilish. The parties are devilish. The music is devilish. That's the media, right? Our women are really devilish. Like, we're going through some shit right now. And I heard some guys complaining about it on the internet and talking about, oh, everybody just going for the devilish. Hollywood is devilish, right? And that's why they's going to have a World War II. Because people are becoming stupid. When you become devilish, you're actually just becoming stupid. Wickedness is foolishness, right? It's not happiness. Happiness comes from righteousness. So it's logic in the universe. The ultimate logics, like the complete honest truth, is righteousness is what we need to have a good life. All that wickedness is destroying us. It's not destroying the other people that we're hurting. We hurt them and God is going to judge us for hurting them. And the other thing is, while we going to the process of hurting them, taking pride in ourselves and I'm better than you and everything, we're actually ruining our soul. Right? So we're ruining our soul while we're hurting other people. While we going on with wickedness. That's all we're doing. We're not actually hurting the people that's being hurt physically and mentally and spiritually by us. God will bless them and protect them. Right? But when you go off like that, your soul is becoming destroyed. Because I have problems with anger. I have anger problems, so I had to work on that. I know not to remain angry. That's demonic. That's devilish. You know what I mean? I make peace with people. I don't even fight with people. I just fucking run away. Right? So I don't have time for all the games they be trying to play with people's mind. You know? Life is good, bro. And God is real. God is real and God is good. God is righteous. And we need God, we need righteousness. And we're children of God. We're God's children. We can't be above our father. We can't be above our parents. We gotta have respect for our Father, God, who gave us life. We're just children. We don't know nothing. We gotta humble ourselves, sit down, and try to learn something. Stop disrespecting God and disrespecting God's honor and His creation. God is real. Don't come to us with the bullshit. See?